Well, good morning, everybody. How's everything going? Thank you, my Patriots Mom. Good morning to you. Yeah, I was patiently waiting to, Mr. Doughboy. How is everybody doing here? I don't need to look at the plants anymore. I need to say hello to everyone. Thank you so much for coming in and having tea time with me. Hope you've got your teapots. Having tea time with me. Whoops. Hope you've got your teapots. Tea time with me. Whoops. See what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, it's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it more than you really know. Um, Nix will not be here today. Emma was practicing for this afternoon's game, and she got hit in the mouth. And so they had to take her to the dentist to see that everything's okay. Emma said she was fine, but the schools, they make you go do that just to make sure it's a safety measure, kind of protocol, policy, whatnot. But hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Joe. Hi, honey. How are you? Good morning. Oz. Yep, Oz is here. He's coming for some dandelion and stinging nettle tea. Let me get this hair out of the way. It always seems to get in a mess. Um, yes, good morning, Mr. Doughboy. How is everybody, by the way? It's good to see everyone. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so this here is stinging nettle. We'll deal with this a little bit later. Need to wear gloves with this or it will sting. Up in these parts, it's called itchweed. Yeah, it's a weed. 1 level teaspoon, and just enough cream to change the color. That's right, just enough. Hey, America Silver Patriots. Thank you for coming. Good to see you guys. Thanks, guys. Mr. Boudreau. I'm going to move this to the back of the hutch. We'll take care of. We have our trusty mitt, America's Silver Patriot, Patriot's mom, and America's wife gave me. So this is perfect for the stinging nettle. We'll deal with that later. But we also have our dandelion that I trimmed off today. So we'll be having some dandelion tea as well. But I'm going to set that aside for a little bit as well. Got a couple of different things going on at once here. But more importantly, we want to talk about why dandelion tea, why stinging nettle tea. Well, you could do various different kinds of teas. In fact, I got some tea from a company called Farmhouse Teas. And it was really interesting because one of my things that I wanted to do was if I could find a tea that tasted like coffee, I'd probably quit drinking coffee. Well, I did find a tea, and you can make, a coffee type tea out of dandelion roots. You just dry the roots out, roast the roots, and then you can, hey, Jay Tizzo, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Yes, thank you, Jay Tizzo. She's fine. Just had to go through the stuff. But anyway, Farmhouse Teas. I found some coffee flavored tea. Amazing. Let me get back on my stool here. It is not caffeinated, so it's caffeine free. Enough whiskey to change the color of the room? Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so this plain Jane not coffee tea does taste like coffee. And this one is even stronger, kind of tastes like some of our Starbucks that we like to drink. And it's mountain hazel, not coffee tea. And it's really neat. Here's what's in it. Organic chicory root, organic dandelion root, organic chagas, organic carob, oregano grown hazelnuts. No, Oregon grown hazelnut. Words are hard. Hazelnuts, organic asparagus, and organic maca powder. And it does contain tree nuts. So isn't that interesting? I'll show you what it kind of looks like. But I never heard of that. I thought, really? You could have tea taste like coffee? That was the answer to my true request. Because I like the taste of coffee at night, but I don't want it to keep me up all night. And I don't know if the camera can show it. Here's what it looks like. Uh-oh. Here we go. Will it show it because I'm shaking too much? I bet not. Weeds with weeds and it's tea. Come on now. Yeah. You know what? You won't think it's weeds after we're done with this. So it's kind of interesting. I thought I'd share that with you. If you need down in the description is a resource, but it is farmhouseteas.com. It came from a Homestead or YouTube channel reference that I went to go see, and they gave us a 10% off. Not to mention recipes. White chocolate hazelnut latte. And I got some hibiscus tea too. I didn't bring that out. And it shows you a hibiscus lemonade. And oh my goodness, doesn't that look good? Oh my heavens. So yeah, it's just the loose organic tea from Farmhouse Desert Hibiscus. There it is. Hot water, large lemons juiced, raw honey, and then plain prepared kombucha. I have not tried kombucha, so I don't know. Hey, AZ Coins, thanks for coming. Good to see you. Thank you so much. But isn't that interesting, these teas that taste like coffee? Not only that, that looks very lemonade-y, and hibiscus is really good for blood pressure. Helps with blood pressure, clear out your arteries and stuff like that, along with some of the other benefits that we're going to find out from stinging nettle, which is really like a superfood. Very, very high. But here, this Tupelo honey from Hampton Consultants from the Swamp sent us this. As you can see, I use it sometimes in my tea. If I don't like the flavor, I would go with the honey, or I go with Mr. Durbin, your guinea pig. It's crossed my mind. Mr. Boudreau, I have a beard cream, and I'm going to talk about that a little later because I did get my June Simply Earth Essential Oil package in, and they do have a recipe that, hey, Gypsy dude, that will soften the beard and make it, not so scratchy and stiff and whatever. And yeah, it even has a good manly scent to where they can use it for cologne as well. So this is Father's Day month. And yep, he's going to be my guinea pig for that. I'm going to make him try it. Yeah, you heard me right, Joe. I'm going to make you. Bend your arm or take away something precious. I don't know. Yes, the beard. It is going to be great. But anyway, so let's talk a little bit about my vinegar did come together. I did have to strain it, but I didn't bring it out to show. So we'll have to do that later. It's just me here because Nick's isn't here. So we're going to have to wing it. What do you mean, MJ Joe started out bald? Rub some of that lotion on his head and look at his hair now. I know, right, Oz? Whatever. Yes, Doughboy. Someone did say manly. Manly, yes, but I like it too. So anyway, all right, let's go to dandelions first. Here, let's take a look at the dandelions. We got dandelion right here. And I am going to move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. From the Farmhouse Teas, I also was able to get these little tea bags. So what do you do when you're out and about and you can't, do whatever? Well, I'm not going to use these dandelions today. I'm going to use my dried dandelions that I did earlier. It's got dandelion leaves, dandelion root, and also, just so you know, this is my container for dandelion. Oh, this pot is hot. It's got that hot water in it. And I dried a bunch of dandelion, and now I'm full. So there you go. And I found a really bunch of cool recipes of what you could also do with dandelion, how you can deep fry them. I needed a recipe, Oz. And Donna Helton said that they used to do that too. And they're very high in nutrition. Dandelions have vitamin A, B2, C, and K. K is good for your skin as well. Calcium, fiber, magnesium. It has iron, which is a big thing for me. Potassium. It's anti-inflammatory. Antioxidants. It's a natural diuretic, which means it's releasing water and sodium from your body, which helps your kidneys function more efficiently. And in this little dandelion tea, I'm going to put this in a tea bag so we could steep it for a little bit. And then I've got this little scoop in here. And I want to mix it up and get a good batch of dandelions, from leaves to roots to flowers. I'm going to grab some from the bottom. There's the roots, see? And I've got some roots drying right now. But this is probably more than we probably need. I like my tea strong because I like my coffee strong. Maybe that's why. But I'm just going to roll this up. It doesn't seal like a regular tea bag seals, but what's nice, when you put the water in there, it will actually stick to your cup. And while that's steeping, we'll do something with that. But here's my cup. Let's put this in the center here. And we're going to have some dandelion tea. And you steep it for a good 5 to 7, 10 minutes, whatever works for you. The thing I did learn, and I didn't realize this a long time ago, is you want to cover it because that keeps all the flavors in there. That's a top from a sugar because I didn't have a cover for the cup. This cup is a cup from my grandma's stuff, and it's a pretty old cup. Tea with the queen. That's right, Sean. Hello, Sean. Thanks for coming. Good to see you. Metal Angler. The Angler man is here. All right. Now, back to the benefits of the tea, of dandelion tea. It lowers blood pressure, reduces blood sugar, and it will detox to help your liver function better. And in 2011, studies have shown to help fight against some cancers. So dandelion is a very, very amazing, quote unquote, weed. And the reason they decided it was a weed is because it was interfering with the beautiness of the lawns, because dandelion is a very invasive plant and it takes over, as many well know. So to make the tea, which is easiest for me, it's like 8 flowers, fresh, or 12 ounces of water, and steep it in for 5 minutes. Add honey to taste. For me, this is what I do. Or I will use, most of the time, I got this also from that place, the farmhouse. This is a really neat tea canister. I can put the tea inside there because I usually use bigger cups than this, and put it in my cup, and it covers it as well, as so while it's steeping, it's going to keep all the great stuff in there. I have also got one of these. I love these for those big tall glasses I need. You put what you need in there and dip it in, and it just works really well. I like it a lot. At any rate, occasionally you'll do the dunking thing. Might have to. I hope my water is warm enough. Maybe not. Maybe I got too much in there. Sometimes I do that and it doesn't want to. It's a very light colored tea. It's not going to get real dark. But we'll let that sit for a bit. Our hot water and our tea kettle. Joe got me this tea kettle a few years back, and it's perfect for the cabin. It's the cabin teapot. You can make wine out of dandelions, which can be used for tinctures to extract instead of vinegars. The roots can be made into coffee, but it is not caffeinated, okay? But it will look and have the flavor of coffee. I haven't tried the dandelion roots, but in those teas that I got from the farmhouse, both of them, including the plain Jane, has dandelion root in it. The plain Jane has organic chicory root, organic dandelion root, and organic carob. So Can needs a bigger one of those. I know, right, Gypsy Wolves? Oh, for sure. They're saying there's some tea out there that help my love light. Well, possibly. I don't know. Oh my, who knows? Tea can be used also, guys, as an astringent for acne and other skin issues. It even helps. I did the dandelion lotion, and if you want to, I can put that link up there of the dandelion lotion. In fact, I will. It's the video that I had done earlier. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may not. But I'll put that up there. Oh, copy. And I'll put it in the chat so you can check it out. That's that video I did earlier. Last week before, making the dandelion lotion. Yeah, I'll paste that in there. There we go. There's the video for that, so you can see that one. It's dandy lotion. That's right, Joe. It's dandy lotion. All tea helps with love life. Just make it for a loved one every day. Oh, Sean, that's so sweet. You can also make that tea and freeze it in ice cubes. I just saw, or I think Nick showed it to me, and it helps with puffiness and around your eyes. I do put the lotion on my face. I do notice it does help with the puffiness of the eyes. It does definitely help with achiness in my muscles in my legs and my feet at night. So it is really great for salads, I found, but I don't know. Basically, what I do is you want to harvest in the spring or in the fall. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still spring. Federal Express is dropping off a package, I see. The spring flowers have the most nutrients in spring, the flowers do, and in the fall, the roots have it. And all you have to do is dehydrate it in your air fryer or put it in your oven at a very, very low temperature. And kind of like you would do beef jerky, right? Some of you guys know about beef jerky. And basically, it just, takes longer. Leave it on low. Put a little something in the oven door to let the steam out because the plants do have water. But I just put it in my air fryer at like 110 degrees, 105, 100, something like that. But it takes a good, depending upon how much I harvest and put in there at one time, it takes a good, yep, FedEx just let me know the packages is on the deck. Very nice. They knock like they're supposed to. Very cool. I think it took 8 hours for me to dehydrate it, but like you saw, did you see all that I had? I guess I just kept checking it to see. And once the harvest is dried, I put it in a, a glass storage, for future use. And that's what I showed you was that container. You know what? I'm going to squeeze this out and we're going to go ahead and drink some tea, guys. What do you think? I'll do the camera so you can actually see me drinking it. Because that's important. This isn't bad with it being so weak. It is actually quite soothing. But there you guys go. Dandelion tea. What do you think of that? That wasn't so bad, huh? You really need to try it, guys. You really do. All right, I'm going to get a new cup because we're going to go after the stinging nettle. Now, I have not tried stinging nettle yet. So I don't know what it's going to taste like. I'm wondering if my water is warm enough. The thing with stinging nettles is that it will sting you until you put it in warm or hot water. Here's our stinging nettle. I just harvested it this morning. I found a bunch of it. I'm so excited about it. Hey, Wilson. Howdy, howdy, ho, Wilson. Alex. We're having tea at the cabin today. And this is stinging nettle that we're working with today. So what I'm going to do with the stinging nettle is I'm actually going to take it apart, I think. Oh, let's see, how is this going to work? You know, this could get tricky. I don't want to get stung because it does burn. There, see, I just cut one off. I'm going to stick it in there. The top couple of layers of stinging nettle, from what I was reading, is the best time to harvest. The top 3 you want to keep as much possible growing because you want them to keep coming back. And you can also transplant them, I was told. Okay, I need more water. Give me one moment. For the sake of YouTube, we are going to microwave some water, warm it up. I had it in a Pyrex cup. But they also say to get the goodness out of it, you want to cut it up more than just at the end. But this will open up the juices or the oils so that you can get more of the medicinal purposes of it or properties from it into your tea. See, my water is ready already. That's a good use for a microwave, right? Heating up your water. Be right back. All right. And I think that's all I'm going to do since that's in the pot itself. I'm just going to pour this hot water in there and let it steep for a while. And I've got the honey out because I just don't know. I think it's a bitter. So if it's a bitter, it's going to... I always like to add honey to my bitters because I can handle bitter, but I'm not a big fan of bitter. All right. While that's steeping, we'll talk about what benefits stinging nettle has. And what I want to do with stinging nettle is not only make it a tea, but I also want to make it into a tincture with some other things because listen to the amazing benefits. It is like a multivitamin in a plant. It's kind of crazy. High in vitamin C, K1, and the B vitamins. B vitamins are a big thing for me because that is kind of something that I tend. You can melt silver in the microwave. No, you can't. Dude, it's metal in the microwave. What is wrong with you, silly girl, boy? Don't be bitten about biter about and biter. A tincture? What in the world you speak of? Okay, a tincture is when you take the herbs and you put it in a container and then you put almond oil in it or vinegar, or some people use actually glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is what, in fact, that's probably what showed up was my vegetable glycerin. And you put it in, I'm going to do a video on tinctures very soon because I've got a pain relieving tincture I want to do. But what I want to do with this stinging nettle, along with some other amazing plants that I'm finding out about, is to make a tincture for a multivitamin. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of pills. I don't always want to drink it. But if I can take a tincture from a dropper and just swallow it and be done, then cool. Nope, nope, nope. You said that V word again. I did. It has calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, amino acids, and protein. See what I mean by a super plant? This is a weed, Joe. This is a weed. It has all this good stuff in it. It's detoxifying. It's anti-inflammatory. It improves urinary tract health, treats skin conditions such as acne and eczema, and who knows what other kind of issues. It's super amino acids. It treats arthritis, aids in reproductive health. Okay, there you go. There's your tea. Metal angler, there's your tea. Improves cardiovascular health, lowers blood pressure, lowers blood sugar, or helps with blood pressure, I should say, lowers blood sugar, provides allergy relief, such sinuses. So this is going to be the test. We have this green pollen all over our cars, and I'm definitely feeling the effects. If you go into anaphylactic shock, you're allergic. Well, that's true. You do need to, to see if you were allergic and whatever, but I'm not really allergic to anything. So 911 on speed dial, I guess. Yeah, Boudreaux. It boosts your immune and skeletal system. It stimulates healthy hair. It can be used internally as well as externally. So I can make this as a salve, a lotion, or whatever. Hey, Heather's hubby, rub a little on your lips. If they swell up, then you're allergic or it's poison. You're allergic to work, Sean? Well, so am I, but I still have to muffle through. Look at that healthy hair. That's right. Look at my healthy hair. I haven't even tried this yet. It's a liver detoxification. It also helps stop blood flow. So if you get a cut, it will help stop that before you get to it can be used as a Band-Aid or whatever. It helps with thyroid issues. So that is just part of it. How you use stinging nettle is like what we're doing right now. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I am going to, whoops. My camera is hanging on my computer. Look at, I'm going to stir this a little bit. I don't know how it's doing. But the nice thing about this hot water, it diffuses that sting. So you could cook it like spinach. A spinach replacement. Okay. Mix it with other greens in your teas. Or make a tincture. Boil it with butter and salt in place of spinach. You can add it to casseroles, even into smoothies. Dry it, dehydrate it, dry it out. You don't have to dehydrate it or dry it in a air fryer or a dehydrator. You could actually hang it up like you would wild things, but they got stingers on it, so I just assume. And I guess once they're dry, they don't sting you, so I don't know. One could probably make a tincture of vitamin supplements. So there you go. This is information that I found in research, which I did put some of those links down in the description. But you need to use gloves to harvest it. And you want to do the fresh leaves a little towards the bottom. I took some off the top to allow continued growth. But just grab some. And place it in water to clean, which is also will diffuse warm water or hotter water or whatever, which is what I've also told you about because that kills the stingers. And then you put that in for dehydrate it and then put it in a glass jar to save it for what you needed it for. So basically, that's what happens with stinging nettle. And, I wish Nick could be here because she did so much research on that. But you know what? If you are on the mailing list, and there's my email, dianescabin22@gmail.com. We do have information on an agenda sheet for the day of our live stream that will include all of those links that you could do your research as well. And also, too, I'm going to start sending out monthly like newsletters or something or maybe weekly, I don't know, with up and coming information. I ask you to send it to your emails over. A lot of you, we have your emails over on Joe's and have registered over there, but I'd rather you give me permission than me just ask for forgiveness later on that. So where do I send emails to? It's dianescabin22@gmail.com. It's right there on the bottom of my screen. Wilson. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see if we can make some stinging nettle tea right now. You guys ready? I hope I had enough leaves in there to make it. I never really know how much tea to put in these. You know, you have permission, Diane, to, you are the mint boss lady with healthy hair. Wilson, you're so funny. All right, you guys ready? Stinging nettle tea. Here we go. Oh, there's a little piece of the, it doesn't look like anything. Maybe I don't have the water warm enough. Excuse me. Swallowed down the wrong pipe. I'm disappointed in my results just because it's not like what I'm used to. Maybe I needed to put more leaves in there. Maybe the water wasn't hot enough. No. Failure. Probably wasn't warm, hot enough water. But that's okay. That's no worries whatsoever. We'll try another time and do it again. Give me one moment. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. The water wasn't hot enough, I think. That's okay. So there's your stinging nettle information and details. There will be no singing at tomorrow's auction due to stinging nettle voice. Joe, you wish. That's funny. That's very funny. So, okay, guys. It's Father's Day, and the box arrived a couple of days ago. All right, what's in the box? We got beard help. Yes, beard help. It's all your fault, Wilson, okay? Not a failure at all. I actually learned something. Good. Very good. Yeah, I'm going to have to use some. I'm going to try it later and do with that. This is called body oil base. And this is what we get in this box for June. This is air dry clay, which I think it has to do with making them guys a little bitty bracelet with essential oils that, I don't know. I guess you could use that for, you know how they have those bracelets that is a mosquito repellent? I found the best spray recipe for mosquito and tick repellent better than what I did for you guys. And I'm going to make some of that. It's just better. It's with eucalyptus oil and citronella oil. But here is all the recipes and the labels you need. I've already labeled my essential oils, but you get 4 of these essential oils. And every month you get 4. That alone would cost, it cost me like $49 shipped, okay? That alone, I've already saved money on those oils just from that. Plus I get this and all the ingredients you need to make all these recipes. We've got the timber beard oil. Now this is what I'm going to talk about in a minute. Nature's Calm Roll-On to calm you hypersensitive guys. What? What did you try to do? Did I miss it? And here's Earthy Diffuser Necklace, which you can make of that. Or you could do a wristband. Beach Feet Sugar Scrub. Yes, those feet can get pretty nasty. So can women's. Hey, Flag City, good to see you. Woodland Diffuser Blend, so the air smells more like a man and not so frou-frou-y. And a boho diffuser blend. These are all like woodsy, mint cologne type fragrances. Now, here is the timber that they put in this bearded oil, timber beard oil. The timber along with the body oil. And then you put it in a sealable container. You mix it up according to a tablespoon of body oil and 3 drops of timber. And then they place it. You guys place it on your beards. Put a little bit on, you know, dab a little bit, rub it in. And you can use it for a cologne as well as it conditions your beard. And it's great for sensitive skin. It moisturizes your beard, it says, and it also creates a subtle cologne. So there you go, guys. You asked for it. There's your beard oil. Bam. Yes. We're going to make some of that, and Joe's going to test it out. And then we're going to talk about if I like the feeling of that beard, if it's softer. Yep. Especially after when he shaves, it gets all stiff and sticky and pokey. And I was like, Velcro-y, my hair sticks to it. Yeah. Anyway, that was for the month of June, guys. In the description, if you would like to try that, you can still order it. It's still early enough. Let's leave the beards out of this, ma'am. Joe. Well, you know, have you guys got any questions? I mean, most of you guys, it's guys in here. How many people do we have in here? I should make some stuff for a giveaway. There's only 21 thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Hey, Big E, there you are. Good to see you, friend. Thank you for coming. So, yeah. Joe has the ZZ Top beard. He just keeps cutting it so it doesn't get unruly, which, you know, it does. It gets long to where I go and hug him and I'm pulling his head down because it's so long I'm yanking on his hair. That's how that works with that. Yep. So I guess, I don't know. Oh, I was going to show you Doughboy. You showed your video of that turtle. Look, it was outside in our driveway. Mama turtle trying to bury her eggs just a little while ago. I should check and see if she's still there. Probably not because FedEx went by. Unless they smashed her. Hope not. Nope, she's gone. She departed probably long before FedEx arrived, I hope. So there you have it. So what does it stinging nettle look like? You guys all know what dandelions look like. Oh, here's the tick repellent recipe. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me see if I can. These are the things that you can get from email. But here's tick repellent, lemongrass and eucalyptus, and just water. And then I put in the water solubilizer, because oil and water don't mix. So when you put essential oils in it and you want that to mix up, and you know what? It works. I went outside. I have not had a tick before using that. I did get a tick here and there, but ticks are really thick this year. First sign of stinging nettle voice. What's that? That persisting cough. No, Joe, that was there before. That's allergy. Yours was laying eggs too, Doughboy? Yeah. She, you know, hunkered in because I got real close and personal. She didn't like that. Persistent cough from a weed? Say it ain't so. Gypsy wolves, that's funny. So there's that. And, oh, I was going to look for stinging nettle picture, wasn't I? Because I did take some. Oh, there's a picture of my grandbaby. He's getting so big. Okay, I'm done showing that. That's just too much, right? I'm looking for my stinging nettle. I've got yarrow growing too. Yarrow is really good too, for the fact that if you get cut and you can't get to the hospital or a clinic or anything, like we live way out, and it takes us 30 to 40 minutes to get anywhere. It'll slow down the bleeding and all that good stuff. Where's my stinging nettle? That's raspberries. Well, maybe. There's my dandelion patch. Just one of them. Yep, Joe needs dew. Here's a picture of all the dandelions I harvested. And then more on the tray, the air frying tray. And here they are in the air fryer. And I don't think I did I put it at 100 degrees. That was pretty cool. Oh, there they are. Look at them babies. Just full. Yard's just full. There we are. Stinging nettle. Here we go. Can you see that? Probably not so good, huh? What's my department? You need to mow. No, Diane mows. That's my therapy. Well, anyway, there you go, guys. I don't know. This is kind of a short video. There isn't a whole lot of chit-chatting going on at the moment, but you know what? If you have any questions about anything, I'd be happy to answer. I did get some hemp seed oil to make some hemp seed lip balm. Because that's good for your stuff, for your skin. You found a turtle last week, but wife wouldn't let you keep it. Apparently, snapping turtles don't make great pets. No, snappy turtles don't. Garden turtles are okay. Yeah, I remember Carrie wanted to keep it, and she said, no, he'll eat your fingers right off. Yeah, it is a vicious circle. Link me, Diane. I will come up. Come up. Oh, you're going to come up here? Oh, we could do that, huh? How do I link you? I don't know your address, your email. So I don't know how to do that. Do you know lip balm that makes you eat everything in the fridge? No. You don't know it either. Well, Wilson, how can I get you up here? That you need to listen to me. Send me an email. If you send me an email, then I can go over there and take a gander, and there it will be. Don't you know? Come up and chit chat with me. That'd be fun. You got some stuff going on on your channel too, or you got some crafts taking place, don't you? All right, let me see what's going on. We did have a special guest that was going to come today, but unfortunately they had some medical issues that they had to contend with, so they couldn't do it. So, yeah, they're not feeling very well. And last week we were dealing with mental lip balm available soon. No, menthol. Yes, Joe, menthol. So at any rate, because I have to, if in order to share it to you, Wilson, I've got to have your email, honey. So yeah. Well, the wife just got home and didn't pick up the kitchen. Oh, all right, Sean. Thanks for coming. Yeah, you didn't do your chores. You're in the doghouse. You want to come up and visit, Doughboy? I need your email. No blueberry vodka mental lip balm. Yep. Nope, not yet. Not at all. I just threw some blueberries out in the woods. Well, guys, I'm going to let you run because, I don't know. Unless you want me to stay up here, it's your choice. Take care, Sean. Have a good afternoon. Appreciate you for coming in and your support. I really do. All right. Well, that's it for the tea. Oh, I have dandelion tea I can still drink. Because it's good and tasty. And it doesn't sting. You can't email the servers down. Oh, bummer. Or you're just lazy. You're the server. Yeah, huh. That's what I was thinking. You're so funny, Wilson. That's why we love you so. Unacceptable. Absolutely. Well, guys, thanks for joining. I know this was a short little video. We didn't have it. And Nick had so much information she was going to share with everyone. If you oh, Joel. I had so much I wanted to share with you, and she had some things to share with you. But if you want the information, I can send you what the agenda was for today. And if you would like to have a part of that information and do some research on your own, please send me an email, and I will be more than happy to email that off to you. And you can, click on those links and investigate that as well. I do this for me. I'm not an herbalist. I'm just me, and I'm not a medical whatever or aromatherapist or nothing or doctor or anything. This is what I do for me and for my family. Um, it works, and it's what it is. So do your stuff, do your own thing, and be real. Heather's hubby, thank you for coming, and yes, it's always good to have you. And yeah, guys, we're just gonna take off and have a good afternoon. It's a wonderful, beautiful Tuesday. I am going to go mow the yard. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Yeah, you've been duped, Joe.